Hello everyone, in this episode we'll travel to Cologne, Germany. We start our journey as we normally do with the train over to Copenhagen airport, where we quickly checked in and entered to SAS lounge. It's really the perfect way to start a journey, with some relaxing time in the lounge, enjoying some beverages and some food. Upon arrival, it was quite a lot of people here in the lounge, but soon it faded out and it was really relaxing. And they have a quite okay selection of beverages and food. So we ate some light lunch and find our favorite place in the lounge, this little small conference room. Soon it was time to board, and this time it was the Canadair regional jet that will bring us to Düsseldorf airport. Flight time is estimated to approximately 60 minutes. After a smooth takeoff, we were served a lighter meal on board with beverages during this quick flight. We really appreciate the little chocolate that were given out as a dessert after the meal. It's actually produced here in Malmö. We arrived Düsseldorf airport on time. Unfortunately, Düsseldorf has not so many gates, so it was a remote stand for us this time, which means that we are going to take a bus into the terminal. It's always a relief to see your luggage getting offloaded the aircraft. Upon arrival, we were greeted by our friend that will accompany us with the train into Cologne. We started the journey with the Schweberbahn and then changed to regional express train into the main station. The journey takes approximately 40 minutes. To the main city. The hotel during this day will be the Mauritius Hotel, which is situated about 10 minutes with U-Bahn from the central station. It's a quiet neighborhood and very close by everything. The room was a loft room, which was really nice, but I think it can be quite hot here during the summer month. The hotel also have a huge spa area at the ground floor, but more about that later. Now it's time for dinner and we went to a typical German restaurant to enjoy some Kölsch, the beer from this area, and some traditional German food. After some bar hopping, it was time to head back to the hotel to enjoy a good night's sleep. We enjoyed a really nice breakfast at the German bakery house. We really have nice options here in Germany. Later on we met up with our German friends to be guided through the city. We visit this 4711 boutique that has the perfume Cologne and even a fountain where you can try it out. One of the most famous landmarks here in Cologne is the Kölner Dom, this cathedral that is situated just beside the central station. And we continued the adventure of the day with the train to Bonn. It's a train ride about 20 minutes. It's a really nice small town with German measurements and around 300,000 inhabitants. One thing Germany is very famous for is the Kuchen or cakes, and they have lots of them and it was really tasty. Continued down to Rhine, the river that combines this area, and boarded this day cruise ship for some enjoyment on board with a really nice view sailing back to Cologne. It's a really big ship. It takes about 1,000 passengers and cruise along the River Rhine. They have different stops so you can go different lengths. We did choose a 2-hour cruise back to Cologne, and it was marvelous. Unfortunately, the weather was not totally with us, but the scenery passing by is really something. It was a little bit cloudy, but it was nice to enjoy the sun deck. But I think with the better weather and the summer, it must be wonderful to sit up here and enjoy some German Kölsch and enjoy everything that happens along the riverside. One thing that is popular, especially during summer month, to take the bike and ride along the riverside, and then maybe get on board one of these ships to enjoy some food and relax before getting off at the next stop and continue your bike ride along the river. We met a lot of river cruise ships. Maybe this is the next way of traveling for us. A cruise that stops in the heart of the city center in the different towns along the river. 2 hours goes quite fast when you are in good company of our friends and enjoy this cruise. Time to disembark back here in Cologne. We ended this evening with some bar hopping in this wonderful gay area of the city. The next morning we were up early again and went for a breakfast and then enjoyed the wonderful morning weather with a stroll down to the river. What we really enjoyed with Cologne is the closeness to everything. The restaurant and bar area is very close by the river and wonderful areas to stroll around in. The weather this morning was just perfect to stroll along the riverside in good company with our friends, to see different ships passing by, and a quick stop by one of the restaurants to just enjoy the sun. Even if it's close by, the public transportation is very easy. You have the U-Bahn and tram that takes you almost everywhere. For lunch we visit this old historical cafe to enjoy some more kuchen in good company with our friends. And of course, if we stay at the spa hotel, we really need to try out the relax area. The spa area is really big and is almost the full ground floor of the hotel. It cost an extra charge of 10 euros, but it was really worth it. Here you have lots of different saunas, jacuzzi, a big swimming pool, an outdoor pool, and even ice pool if you want to. One thing you should have in mind with German saunas is that clothing is optional. Here you can find lots of chairs to relax in and even a small gym. After a really nice time in the spa area, we continued for dinner at an Indonesian restaurant. After dinner we continued to a few bars to enjoy the good company of our friends and some typical German drinks. They pass really fast when you are in good company. So we started off the last day here with a nice breakfast and a stroll in the city center, before heading back to the hotel to pick up our bags and heading out to the airport. The journey to the airport is really easy. You can purchase the ticket all the way in the machine in the city center. Started the journey with the tram to the central station and then took the regional train. And from the train station you easily connected to the terminal by this SkyTrain. That also included in the ticket when you go to the airport with train. After the check-in, we headed to the Lufthansa Senator Lounge, which is just a few meters from the security. The lounge is really nice and newly refurbished. Here they serve a smaller buffet with salads and some hot options, and they have a really nice bar area with a wide selection of beverages. Because of the holidays, it was quite calm here in the lounge. Not so many business people, but it was a few families that were waiting for the flights. After about 1.5 hours in the lounge, it was time to board. Unfortunately, it was a bus gate again, but it was easy and we were not so many that will go on this SAS flight back to Copenhagen. Actually, we were only 48 passengers on board and 3 persons in SAS Plus. Flight time back to Copenhagen Airport Kastrup was estimated to only take 45 minutes. I will now take the opportunity to thank all our German friends that were here in Cologne during this visit. You made it really fantastic. A nice research of different restaurants and bars to visit, and it's always fun to meet you. And now we say goodbye to Düsseldorf and Germany and headed for course to Copenhagen. Soon after takeoff, we were served a really nice salad consisting of salmon and some nice beverages. Soon it was top of descent and we approached Copenhagen Airport from south of Öresund, with Copenhagen on the left side and Malmö on the right side. It was wonderful to see that the weather was looking good here back in Malmö. Unfortunately, it was a bus gate in the end of the terminal, so we had to go by bus into the baggage claim area. But as a Navy geek, it's nothing wrong with seeing lots of aircraft on the way back to the terminal. For once it was not a long wait by the baggage belt, because the luggage arrived at the same time as us. We really hope you liked this video and looking forward to see you again soon.